surrendered. After all, it was almost a decade ago that I let go of any hopes of ever being with my twin flame, of ever seeing or holding him again. I had made peace with the fact that although I knew in my heart that he was the one, he did not see it, want it, feel it or choose it. I let go of trying to understand him, his pushing and pulling, denials and contradictions. Ultimately, I knew I had to allow him to follow his own path, with the hope that he would find the happiness that he so desperately sought. Throughout the years I told myself many lies, including that I had simply not been worthy of this love. However, the biggest lie was that I could find my wholeness outside of anything other than my truth. I was not understanding that for me to be who I really am I needed to allow the love that I felt for him to flow through me, because it was this love which nourished and sustained me at the core. In fact, blocking this love which kept growing with each day was making me ill, physically and emotionally. I ended up in hospital fighting for my life. This was a turning point which came after years of unconsciously restraining this love underneath a hectic life of work, raising a family, law studies and keeping busy. As I lay there in my morphine-induced state, unable to do anything other than to just be, I knew things had to change. During the months of my recovery, I started to feel like I was slowly coming back to life. From a place of numbness arose a deep realization that even after 8 years of not seeing him, he was wrapped up within me so tightly, connected to my soul in a way completely unlike anything or anyone else. There was just no way to replace him in my life. The connection to him was alive within me, and the love now overflowing to the point that I could no longer contain it. It simply wanted to flow. It needed to flow, not because of my twin flame, or even me, but because it is a divine decree that all true love be returned to God. It became clear to me that since it was God who had put this pure, eternal love between our two souls, this too was God's will, and not a mistake like my twin had once told me. This truth that there is nothing other than God's will in existence set me free. It finally freed me from trying to understand it, to analyze it, to attempt to control it or to restrict it, and so I set the love free. I had faced all my darkness a long time ago, but what I hadn't faced was my light, and just how much of it I had within me. Marianne Williamson once wrote, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us." And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. This was truly it. I had been afraid of what would happen or the consequences on my life, marriage, insanity, if I just allowed all the love and light to shine through. But I came to the point where it was the only thing left to do to make peace with myself and with God. I had to come into alignment with what I always knew in my heart, regardless of my twin. All I ever had to do was to follow God's guidance and have faith in His plan. As I surrendered, God showed me that I could love Him without dying, without pain, without anxiety, without expecting anything in return, and that I could do this simply by not only staying in this love, but by becoming this love, my love for Him, of which God is an integral part. And that God is not only above me or beyond me, but that His light is also within me. Then, a miracle happened. As I finally allowed myself to love Him, this catalyzed Him into allowing Himself to be loved, and vice versa. Suddenly the love between us, instead of looking into the past, found itself being renewed in every moment, just like energy of our evergreen souls, replenishing the vision and emotion on the inside, reaffirming what is and what will be. This love did not need to be concerned with the past or the future, it had been waiting for us in the now all along. 76 ed 48,587 f 8,442 e 607,396,862 CBA day 0008 coming into union. The faith that is required to unite with our twin flame does not come from any person or book or one religion, but from the one God who is also within each and every one of us. It does not come through understanding, but rather it arises in the absence of understanding. The union with the twin flame is divinely decreed and protected, and so what unlocks it is our personal relationship with God. This relationship is based on trust. Because love allows, God allows. He does not want to rob us of any experiences, even the ones that take us away from Him and His love, because once we turn around, once we know where we belong, the remembrance and the reunion are that much sweeter. It is only through separation that we get to know the real meaning of union. We hope this channel has helped you discover where to start on your actual paths. It's a good karma to put a like, subscribe and share. Leave your suggestion in the field below. With all the love to you.